After you've determined the size that your circle needs to be, you need to set your circle cutter for the radius of your circle. The circle cutter bar that I'm using doesn't have inch demarcations on its handle, so I'm using a ruler to translate millimeters into inches. I'm going to cut a 12-inch circle, so I need to set the cutter head at 6 inches. After tightening the cutting head, I need to make sure that the scoring wheel isn't going to fall off the glass and the handle isn't going to hit anything when I'm turning it. I can then secure the tool to the glass. I like to mark the middle with a Sharpie, that way after I've broken the circle, I don't have to go back and find the center again. When scoring, it's important to apply firm and even pressure. Don't score over the line that you've already scored. Before you start your score, you'll want to make sure that the swivel head is turning and the cutter head isn't being dragged sideways across the glass. After you've scored all the way around your circle, turn the glass over so you're looking at the back side of the score. You can begin to start running the score by pressing on the back of the score line with your fingers or a tool. It's handy to have a surface underneath it that has a little bit of give. As you start to get closer to an edge of glass, you need to be careful not to press too hard if you don't want to have to worry about using your breaker grozers or the grinder. If you press too hard at that spot, the glass has a tendency to break to the edge of the glass instead of following the score all the way around to the end of the circle. After your score line has been run all the way around, turn your glass back over. Now we need to release the circle from the pane of glass. We're going to do that by creating score lines from the edge of the glass almost to the edge of the score line of the circle. After you've created 4 release scores, it's time to gently run them with your running pliers. If you press too hard, you run the risk of running that score all the way through your circle. That means your circle will break in half and you get to start all over. So just make sure that you're squeezing very gently and the glass will just pop off. If you're lucky, you'll get a perfect circle that you don't need to groze and you don't need to grind.